Hopefully this works, and hopefully it's not too windy. I'm going to talk a little bit about my chickens and how that all came to be. Here are a few things worth noting if you're planning on getting some backyard chickens for the first time. Or maybe it's not your first time, but you want some additional advice and tips. You know, at first I was worried how my cats would react, but they are, if anything, protective, and they hang out in the yard and just watch them. They're not really too concerned. They don't get too close, and you know, they don't seem to take offense at their presence. They're just kind of indifferent. On the side of my house, I have a rain barrel that I would like to get maybe 3 more and devote one entirely to the birds, because I don't want to be dependent on city water. And I love the idea of catching water from the sky, even if the government doesn't want me to do it. Some laws are just made to be broken. Because of the chickens, I had to rig up some sort of ghetto-looking fence around my microgreen experiment. I just use grates because I have a bunch of them laying around from the old refrigerator and from old grills in the past and ovens or whatever. So I made my little, just something to deter the chickens from eating the damn things. And my wife loves these in her soup. I make her egg drop ramen, and she adds her microgreens. Boom. Gives it some nutrients, gives it some crunch. She really likes it. So soon I'm going to dedicate a lot more space to growing microgreens. They are very nutrient dense compared to full-grown greens. And you can just toss them into a salad or on a burger or whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah, set on a burger. Gives it a good crunch. You wouldn't look at me weird if I said lettuce, right? So there you go. My shop building is split in two like a duplex. Half of that is my wife and daughter's she shed. Half is my shop and my office. This is where I sit and edit my videos and do everything else that needs to be done around here. And I do have solar lights right now. I would like to get some more solar panels and batteries and inverters, whatever I need to power my computer and a fan. I would love that. And I mean, it'd be really nice to run an air conditioner, but I don't see that happening on my budget, so not right now anyway. But a fan beats nothing. Another thing to be aware of is that everything on the planet wants to kill and eat them fucking things, so you better have them somewhere secure. They need a coop at night that closes up entirely. If a possum gets in, a fox, a raccoon, a rat even, they will kill your chickens. Rats are notorious for biting chickens' heads off. You also want to consider that if you're going to have them in your backyard, they're going to be taking a crap everywhere. Now, I hardly ever see it because they kind of scratch it into the ground and it actually makes good soil, but it's there. So we have what we call our chicken shoes, which we wear only in the backyard where the chickens are, and then we have our normal shoes for everywhere else, so we don't track chicken shit through the house. Now, when I started this refrigerator groundwater pond, I wanted to try a few things. I wanted to see if they could survive stagnant water, and I wanted to see if I could breed them, and I wanted to see if they were going to be a sustainable source of protein for my chickens, and who knows, maybe even survival food someday, or bait for fishing. Problem is, the ducks and the chickens eat them all, and the gold ones don't stand a chance. They stand out too much. So by the time me and my wife watched a 20-minute video and came back outside, we went from 2 pounds of goldfish and rosies to 0. The only ones that are left are about 4 gray ones that blend in with the murky water. I buy my chicks online from a hatchery called Valley Hatchery. If you're crazy enough, they do sell duck diapers, in case you want to snuggle with your feathered friend and watch a sitcom or some shit. I don't know what people are doing with them. The last 6 we got from Tractor Supply. They were Rhode Island Reds and Barred Rock. The rooster we lost was a Barred Rock, and we really liked them, so they will ship live animals right to the post office where I just have to go and pick them up. Pretty crazy, huh? But considering we used to send kids in the mail, maybe not so much. So chickens led to ducks, ducks led to more ducks, and somehow I keep getting more chickens. We recently lost 4 to a fox, so I had to reinforce some things. I had a bottom portion of a swinging saloon-style door Nothing to prevent anything from hopping over it, though. And something like a fox could do that, no problem. So I built a top door for it so I could block it completely and keep them shut in at night. The duck house, now that has a perfectly fine door, and I latch it and shut them in every night as well. They've not got anything to worry about. They're very secure. It was the chickens I was more concerned with. But since we lost some chickens, my wife went and bought 6 more. And I'm not complaining. These things take care of themselves, and they take care of us by providing us with bioavailable protein. And they are an insurance policy that no matter what happens with the economy, with the world, we're going to have a source of protein. And if I want to incubate some to raise meat birds, I could do that as well, anytime I want. When I think long-term survival and homesteading, chickens are really at the top of the list. But let me tell you something, ducks aren't too shabby. Man, it becomes an oven out here. This is northeast Arkansas. This time of year, I might as well be out in the desert. Except in the desert, at least your sweat evaporates and cools you off. And this muggy shit, your sweat can't evaporate. It can't go anywhere. So there is no cooling by evaporation. So you're gonna need some airflow, and that's why I want a fan. And I keep a low-powered one on my desk, and it does a little. It helps. It does. Something like that wouldn't take much to power on, a cheap solar panel kit, along with some more lights or something. So we are going to continue to grow our chicken and duck kingdom, and at the same time, I'm going to grow as much food on this small piece of land as I can, while still giving the chickens free range to roam around the backyard and eat whatever the hell they want off the ground. So I'm limited in my space. I have to be creative, and this should be interesting. And we're just getting started, folks, so stay tuned. It's going to be a kick-ass summer. So I'm going to have to go get some more goldfish, and this time I'm going to put up some kind of screen or something to keep the chickens out of it, which is unfortunate for the ducks because they like to swim here. Maybe I'll just use the freezer part and let the ducks have the big part. Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? These little fellas bring me a lot of joy and happiness, so they sure deserve a little pond. One, understand that chicken math is real. I know you think, no, it can't happen to me, but it can. I said the same thing. I started with 2 chickens. Now I can't remember how many I've got. So be prepared to become a crazy chicken person. Just like there's a crazy cat people, there's crazy chicken people. And you're listening to one of them currently. Another thing to be aware of is they will change your life. You're not going to ever want store-bought eggs again. You're going to realize the night and day difference. There's just no comparison to fresh eggs. Yeah, I grew up a city boy. I didn't grow up around chickens and gardening and hunting. I had to teach myself all that stuff when I moved down south. So when I moved to the south, I wanted to dive head over heels, or I should say nose first, into southern culture. I wanted to walk barefoot in the swamps and all the, stereotypical stuff. I made a buddy, ends up becoming quite a good friend. He's since passed, but he gives me my first 2 chickens. He came over a little bit of chicken wire, helped set me up a quick, station for them. And then I didn't think I was going to want chickens again after that. I didn't keep them that long. The ones he gave me weren't very nice, first of all. They're assholes. A couple years passed, and I decided to give it another go. So I have this building in the middle, and I'm going to tell you, chicken math is very real. All right. We have more chickens than I actually know right now. And, so it's been great. I mean, I love them. I never thought I'd be a bird lover. It's insane. But I'm like, there's the crazy cat lady, but I'm the crazy chicken guy. I fucking love my ducks even more. They're just cartoon characters. They're so goofy. Yeah, no regrets whatsoever. It doesn't cost very much to feed them. I mean, mine are free range. They eat bugs in the backyard, so I don't get any more spiders in the house. I don't even have to mow my backyard anymore. I will keep updating. You'll see in what I call the duck house, the ducks, the New Jersey Giant babies and the Silkies, all go into the duck house. And inside there I have two terrariums where I keep the baby chicks, baby ducks. And they have a heat lamp and all the stuff they need there. And I give them food and water about thrice daily. Did I say thrice? What am I, fucking Queen of England? Anyways, 3 times daily. Other than that, what can I say? I mean, they give us eggs. I've made a honor system egg store that I put in front of my house, and I need to get another post for it, but while it was up, it did well. I plan to have way more than I need so that I can sell some and give them away as gifts as well. Duck eggs sell for more, so I'm excited about them to start laying. They haven't started quite yet. You guys been hearing about these ticks? I'm probably stupid sitting here laying on this grass. There's a conspiracy going around, probably true, about the government dropping off boxes of ticks out in farmland like this, and it's biting people and making them allergic to meat. You got, they want us to stop eating meat, so boom, beef allergy, and you know, some people can't eat any animal products at all after they put this, and can't be around them, just like someone with a peanut allergy. So you're essentially dead. How are you you're gonna live in a bubble, you know, eating rice? I don't know. But so to wrap things up, I have no regrets with the chickens or the ducks. Everything was a learning curve, and I just had to jump in there and figure it out. And that's what you should do, in my opinion. You don't have to wait until you're an expert in chicken knowledge. You don't have to have the perfect setup already. Get in there and figure it out, because tomorrow's never promised. So stay sharp out there.